We'll do an embargo for the dailies at the end. Any questions in Spanish just before the embargo, please? Who's first up?
Hi, Pep. Congratulations for the win. How close is this team to being exactly what you want? Because that looked like a very impressive performance.
Good afternoon. I don't know. So always you can do it better, but I cannot deny today maybe it was the best performance since I arrived here for a long time. So we played good 45 minutes. We played maybe more than that, but except 2 actions, and we have to learn about that. So in general, we make a really good performance for everybody. And after international break, is always a little bit complicated, but we did it right well. So we play quick because we play simple. Everybody want to touch us when they cannot turn, set the ball, and help us to give an extra pass. And after the quality for the people in the middle, our wingers, strikers, and rest, and made the difference. But I'm very pleased. Big congratulations, because again we win, and especially with the way we won.
Pep, I know it was a complete team performance and there were so many good displays, but Kevin De Bruyne, I mean, he was just irresistible today. And when you've got a player like that in your team, how much easier does it make for the teammates around him? How much easier does it make it to play the way you want to play?
But Kevin is again, the last press conference always talk about him. Today he didn't score, but he's a guy who is so dynamic, understand the game. The 4 goal. Normally, these kind of players don't do that action to be aggressive, win the ball, make an assist in the right path, in the right pace and tempo. And after that, when he has the ball in the positions close to the area, our wingers, strikers, attacking midfielders, they know move because the ball is coming. So he's a big talent player with again. So he made a good performance today, especially. We spoke about that to start good. These kind of games after international break sometimes take your time. And yesterday in the training session today we spoke about that. So we have to start good and be aggressive, and you have to do the game. We have to. We cannot wait. When the ball is full, immediately play on. When the throwing go, play on. We have to do our game. We did it, and we saw since the beginning the team was there. David in the beginning was the best game I think David I ever played in the last 2 or 3 weeks with us. Today was dynamic. He moves in a position so difficult to control for the opponents. But everybody was in a good performance. You cannot score 7 goals when all the team is not good. So our build up with Dino, John, and Nico was good. Our wingers make a good movement, runs in behind. So we make a good performance. So score 7 goals against Stoke City is always complicated in Premier League. And I'm, of course, very pleased because our fans enjoy again. And that's good. Hopefully Tuesday, against one of the best teams in Europe, we can receive and we can feel their support, because in Champions League we need it. We need it 100%. It's our more important game now in Champions League. We are able to win. We are going to make almost a step to qualify for the 80-finals.
If you had to pick out one moment that pleased you the most, would it be Kevin's pass for the second goal to Leroy? What did you think of that? Talk me through it. I am a spectator. I am a manager, but I am a spectator too, like you. So when in that moment when Kevin De Bruyne, you expect the shoot, you expect something, but you don't expect to play again in the same position when the ball come from. But that's why I'm a spectator, and I think you enjoy. I enjoy too.
Pep, one of the interesting things about this season is the title contenders all have different styles. For you, is it important to entertain, or is it just important to win? What gives you most pleasure?
I am here to win. I'm not here for entertain. No, I'm to win. But the last season, when the people say you have to change the way you play and the methodology, and I said many times, even when we are not able to win our games here at home, or we lose in Leicester 4-0, or in our games, so no, that is not going to happen. It's to improve about your ideas, but it's win. I'm not here. I'm not here. Go to the. No. It's win. But the way we want to play is like this, and like season, for example, in that special game we play against Everton when we drop 2 penalties, when we make a lot of good, but we didn't win. And in that moment we start to little bit go down for unconfident. Now we have to recognize our mood, our confidence is so high. Everybody believes we can play good. Everybody believes it doesn't matter who plays, they're going to play good. We concede few against 2 shots on target. Unfortunately, was own goals, but we create we score 7 goals, but we create many. I don't know how many shots in target, or I don't know how many, but we created more, and that is what we want to do. Play in front, attacking, and we are happy we are able to do here in the Premier League.
Hi Pep, here. A few years ago, you've been declaring publicly that you really loved Zdeněk Zeman, Pescara, when they went in Serie A, and the link between them and Napoli on Tuesday is Lorenzo Insigne, that's been playing with Zeman. So what do you think about him, if you think he reached the plenty of his career, and what do you think about him, about the match of Tuesday?
Insigne is a top player, playing the left, is dynamic, move in smaller spaces, is goal. But the way Napoli plays helped Insigne be better player. So the big quality of Napoli is the way they play. I encourage you, the fans, come on next Tuesday, because they will watch an amazing game. Two teams with the same idea. High pressing, wins the ball, short passes, dynamic in front. So I'm pretty sure we'll be in a good game next Tuesday. And I am very pleased to face one of the coaches who admire the most, like Sarri, and face him and try to win the game.
Hola Pep, felicitats. Vas dir fa unes setmanes que tenia l'objectiu ara de fer-vos forts a casa, especialment contra aquest tipus d'equips. Us esteu fent més que forts.
L'any passat vam perdre les mínimes possibilitats que teníem a casa. Crec que el dia del Liverpool ens va anar molt bé, perquè veníem de l'Everton, que no havíem guanyat. A partir d'aleshores, els fer 5 gols ens va donar molta confiança. I sabem que aquesta vegada tenim de 4 partits de Lliga, en tenim 3 a casa. I el primer l'hem fet. Si podem a casa treure els punts, estarem a dalt. I començar així novament en la dinàmica era molt important avui, molt important, per no entrar els dubtes i seguir amb la dinàmica que portàvem abans de les seleccions.
A few weeks ago, you said one of your goals was to become strong at home against those kind of teams. It seems you are achieving it, isn't it? Well, yeah, last year, the small chances we had to win, we lost it at home. It was very important, the game we played here against Liverpool. It was a great performance, but especially scoring 5 goals boost our confidence. And this time, in the next few weeks, we have 3 of the next 4 games of Premier League at home. And we start really well today. We did it. And if we manage to win these points, these games at home, we'll be on top of the lead, so it was very important today to keep the same dynamic we had before the international break.
Hola Pep, has dit abans que ha estat un dels teus millors partits des que estàs aquí al City. No sé si ho has vist, però heu acabat a la primera part amb un 83% de possessió. Però els jugadors de camp només n'hi havia un de diferent respecte a la temporada passada, que era Walker. No sé quines diferències veus que ha tingut l'equip que heu millorat per amb un jugador, aquests canvis.
Sí, és una molt bona pregunta. És una bona pregunta, com amb els mateixos... i l'Ederson. És una bona pregunta. Jo crec que és la raó de que ens coneixem més. Jo he après més a conèixer els meus jugadors, no només ells a mi. Jo els he conegut més i he conegut més la Premier i saber com els hi podem fer mal amb els jugadors que tenim. I per això doncs som... I ens hem guanyat... Quan jugues així, doncs fas molts gols, jugues bé i això dona molta confiança.
You said before that this one was one of the best matches since you are the manager at City, but in the starting lineup there was just one different player in the field besides Ederson, different than a year ago. What has changed in 1 year? Well, it's a really good question, because with the same players we have, almost with the same players, what changed? But I think it's basically we know each other more. I know much more my players. I know also the competition, the Premier League, and I know even more how to damage the opponent teams, and that's the way we want to play. We play like this, we score a lot of goals, and we did a great performance overall.
Okay, guys, an embargo, please, for 10:30 on Sunday evening. Mike, just there, please.